Hello, this is Fact Drops, your go-to channel for breaking down trending news. Today's trending news is about President Donald Trump's announcement of the Gold Card program. This program allows wealthy foreign nationals to obtain permanent residency in the United States by paying $5 million. Why is this important? Until now, getting a U.S. green card required employment sponsorship, family sponsorship, or the EB-5 investor visa program. But this new proposal, the Gold Card, offers a straightforward way to secure permanent residency simply by paying a large sum of money. Now, it's important to note that Gold Card is not an official government term. It's a nickname being used in media reports and discussions. This could mark a major turning point in U.S. immigration policy. How will it affect the economy, immigration trends, and ordinary Americans? Today, we'll break down the details, the background, the impact, and what could happen next. Stay ahead of the latest trends and breaking news with Fact Drops. We bring you in-depth analysis of the most important stories shaping the world today. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and turn on notifications to stay updated. Let's get started. Let's break it down clearly. On February 25th, President Trump announced a new immigration initiative called the Gold Card. This program would allow foreign nationals to obtain U.S. permanent residency by paying $5 million. Now, how is this different from the existing EB-5 investor visa? Right now, foreign nationals seeking a green card through investment usually apply for the EB-5 program. That program requires a minimum investment of $800,000 into a U.S. business and the creation of American jobs to qualify for permanent residency. But with the Gold Card program, there's no investment requirement. No job creation needed. Just a direct payment of $5 million. And the applicant gets a path to U.S. citizenship. Trump argues that this will boost the U.S. economy and strengthen the country's finances. This proposal has been widely reported by major media outlets and is already sparking intense debate. So, why is this happening now? U.S. immigration policies have shifted dramatically over the years, depending on who's in office. Under Biden, immigration policies have focused on expanding asylum pathways, work permits for undocumented immigrants, and easing restrictions on family-based visas. In contrast, Trump's policies were much stricter, focusing on tightening border security and restricting legal immigration. Now, the Gold Card program marks a new approach, one that prioritizes money over other qualifications. There's another issue here, the EB-5 program. It's been around for years, but it's faced some serious problems. There have been cases of fraud and money laundering. Critics argue that wealthy investors from China, Russia, and the Middle East have used it to secure U.S. residency without making a real economic impact. By increasing the price to $5 million and removing the job creation requirement, the Gold Card is being pitched as a way to fix these concerns. And of course, there's the economic factor. The U.S. government is struggling with a growing budget deficit and is looking for new ways to generate revenue. If 10,000 people applied for the Gold Card, that would bring in $50 billion. Money that could be used for infrastructure and public programs. So, this policy isn't just about immigration. It's about money. Now, let's talk about who this affects and what the consequences could be. First, wealthy immigration will likely accelerate. This program could make it much easier for ultra-rich individuals to move to the U.S. Most applicants are expected to come from China, the Middle East, and Russia. But, at $5 million, this isn't for everyone. Only the wealthiest will qualify. Second, this could deepen social inequality. Critics say this policy allows rich people to buy US citizenship, while millions of others wait years for their visa approvals. For lower-income immigrants, this could feel like an unfair double standard, fueling political and social tensions. And third, there could be serious geopolitical consequences. If wealthy Chinese nationals start moving to the US in large numbers, China may see this as a brain drain or capital flight issue. If Russian oligarchs start buying US residency, it could raise national security concerns. On top of that, other countries like Canada and Europe might follow suit, introducing their own high-priced residency programs. So, this one policy could have ripple effects worldwide. So, what does this all mean? Trump's Gold Card program could be one of the biggest changes in US immigration policy in years. It would allow permanent residency in exchange for $5 million. It's being pitched as a way to fix past visa problems and boost the economy. But it also raises questions about fairness, inequality, and national security. Next, let's take a look at what people are saying online. I'm only cool with it if I can sell my citizenship and SSN to the highest bidder. Saudi Prince. 100 million and you can be me. Good idea. I'm putting mine up on Marketplace. We'll accept trades for a nice country on the Med. Oh shit. I would totally sell my permanent resident card. Social security and fingerprints, lightly used. Fine idea. I'd be happy to go live in Canada or Denmark or somewhere for $100 million. Hey, I want to do that, lol. It's a shitty thing to do, so very on brand for Mango Mussolini. I mean, this was a thing made by Congress in the 90s. Trump is actually pushing for it to be harder to acquire. On top of that, around 100 countries have a similar visa policy. I think it's tacky to call it the gold card. Other than that, if someone wants to give us $5 million to get a green card, then whatever. Trump's an idiot for thinking we'd sell 10 million of these a year. Current numbers for EB-5 are like 5-10K a year, and that's with them costing 1/5 as much. I think that's why it's controversial, because they called it a gold card instead of a restriction on the EB-5. How does this new program address fraud and waste? How does it make it harder to acquire? What are the details of the program other than it could even surpass $50 trillion in revenue and give the US a budget surplus? Per Donald's suggestion, $5 million is harder to acquire than the previously required $1 million. What is the arithmetic or measure for the difficulty to acquire money? Donald's Gold Card requires an investment of $5 million as a one-time payment. As of now, there are no other requirements for creating jobs or investment into businesses. Just pay the $5 million and receive a green card with a direct path to US citizenship after residency. The Gold Card visa also does not specify where the funds will go or how they will be allocated, at the moment. However, according to Donald, applicants must go through a vetting process to make sure they are wonderful, world-class global citizens. The specifics on the vetting process are currently unknown. Oh, and Donald also said that gold cards would not need congressional approval, as well as stating that it's somewhat like a green card, but at a higher level of sophistication. I don't believe it. Borders don't exist for the people who can afford this visa. We're really just going to sell out the country. Why bother with foreign Russian interference when they can just pay $5 million to make it American? This is so Trump can recruit foreign oligarchs to fund his next campaign. No other reason for him to do this except to benefit himself. So, if I have $5 million, I can just buy my way in. Meanwhile, Families who have lived here for decades still struggle with the immigration process. Guess money really does buy everything, including American citizenship. How does this help working-class Americans? Oh wait, it doesn't. Wait, so you're telling me that rich people get a shortcut while others wait years and years to immigrate legally? Ah yes, another way to make the rich even richer while the rest of us fight for scraps. The US is officially for sale to the highest bidder. If you have enough money, you don't need to follow the rules like everyone else. Welcome to capitalism. So now the America First crowd is okay with selling out citizenship to the highest bidder. Interesting. This just proves what we all knew. Trump only cares about money, not actual. Great, so billionaires from around the world can just buy American residency while working. Class immigrants are left out. Sounds fair. What happens next depends on Congress, the administration's response, and public opinion. What do you think? Is this a smart economic move? Or is the US just selling its citizenship to the highest bidder? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. That's it for today's update. Thanks for watching. We'll continue to bring you the latest news and in-depth analysis on the biggest trends shaping the world today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay informed. Also, let us know your thoughts in the comments. How do you think this news will impact you? Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next one.